welcome to the channel, and I want to start off with nothing other than SMCIY. It's the most talk about stock right now, and a lot of people is definitely looking forward to trade this stock tomorrow. Why? Because it is said that it's heavily promised to get boot off Nasdaq 100 tomorrow. And with that said, looking at the stock, you can see that it pushed right up to like 48 $49, and now we're on our way back down again. If this stock do fall below $17 again, it would be tragic for a lot of us as holders. Why? Because we're in this stock and it's very aggressive. So my plan for tomorrow with this stock is to get rid of it out of my portfolio. Why? Because in the last 5 days, just the last 5 days, the stock has been doing nothing but running down from $48 right down to 35. It even went down to like $33, $32 a share, which is crazy, crazy. So again, don't be surprised if this stock pulls right back down to 17. It's a stock that you can't count it out because again, AI is around, not going anywhere, but eventually it's going to pull back up. But again, with time, all of these stock will. And another stock that a lot of us are watching is Nvidia. Nvidia is now at the point where it's on its third pullback. This is my plan. I'm getting out of SMCI and I'm going to load up on some Nvidia. Why? Next week is coming the Santa Claus rally, the last week of the trading month. This time last year, Nasdaq did the same thing. I'm going to break it down for you, and they took off and never to return. So Nvidia is looking to position themselves to hit 131. This is my buying point, and from here I'll wait and ride the stock upwards. So let's go over Nasdaq last year. This time, this was in April. So let's go over to 1 year. Let's go over to 1 year where we can find December. All right, December 24th, right here. This is 1220, guys. This right here is 1220. So within 1 year, if you had bought QQQ, which is the NASDAQ, you would have been up trillions of dollars right now. So again, you can always buy into TQQ, which represent the NASDAQ, and you can hold it forever. For the 1 year period from 45, it never looked back. And look where TQQ is trading at now. $90, $90.77. So if you had bought this for the 1 year and held on to it, you would have been up tremendously on your return. And again, for the last couple of trading days in this month, Nasdaq is going to rally. They always call it the Santa Claus rally, and we might not see these numbers again. TQQ might not come back here, but throughout the year, definitely there is ups and downs. It's never always a straight line, and most stocks are up to the highest point they have ever been. Google, if you had bought Google, you would have been up tremendously in your money because most stocks are at their all-time high right now. So again, please be on the lookout, be aware of what's going on in the market before you slowly take a decision and buy any stock whatsoever, because it can come at a greater cost and also can come at a greater risk. Like for example, AMD is still going through a rejection phase, and this is something that I'm going to invest in for next year. Why? I definitely see AMD coming back, but on the pullback again, 21.121 is still in range for me, and this is where I think it might bounce at $121. Chances are it can even go even lower. Anything is possible in the market. But with next week, Santa Claus rally is expected, where a lot of people take profit and then reinvest that profit for the upcoming year. This is where the market goes crazy, and it's something that I'm watching. Also, Muller Industry, again, we founded support here at 176, push gapped all the way up to no, sorry, not 176, but $76, gapped all the way up to $86, got rejected, and now trying to find its way where you can see the MACD is about to cross and RSI is pointing down. That's two mixed signal right there, so be aware. But one stock that I've been watching, have some shares in, and I think this company is about to pop again. As you can see, previously it got rejected at 170, 197, pushed all the way down to 137, and look what it did, took off. Previously, where we got rejected, here as well, which is a 200-day moving average, simple moving average. So we got rejected here at the 200-day, and from here is either we can continue to go up or we can continue to get rejected. But look, if you look, you can see the MACD is looking good, the RSI is looking good, not overbought. So we have definitely have room to go with Bowen. And on the 3-year chart, you can see that Bowen is out of the water and it's back on its way up to $197. So if it's something that you think you can afford and it's a stock that you have been watching, it's definitely a buy for me towards the upside. And again, with next week in play, which is the Santa Cruz rally, you know that anything is possible. But look at Meta. I just wanted to take your time and break Meta down. For this year, Meta has been struggling, and with the pullback, it's always a buying opportunity. Because here, when I was watching this stock, if I had got some shares at $559, look where the stock is trading right now, $638 a share. This is crazy, but you can see that we have some Meta is always pulling back up and down, up and down, but for the long term, it's always on the upper side. So it's something that you're watching. Go ahead, pull that trigger and think about it. So Target is another stock that I will be watching, adding to my list for next year. Why? Because it's a great company, definitely undervalued, and they're going through a phase where they're trying to fix what's really going on in the company. And with that said, from earnings pullback, we literally didn't see any consolidation, because what we did pull back and we consolidated a little here, which is not sufficient enough, and pushed up, consolidated, pushed up, and it seems like we're tracing back. But it wouldn't come to me if this pull right back down to either 120 or 125, which most likely don't or will not do, because the same way how it got rejected, the same way it's pushing right back up. And normally for a healthy growth, let me show you what you want to see for a healthy growth. Pushed up, get rejected, pull back, pushed up, get rejected, pull back. This is healthy. Why this is healthy? It's telling me that the next time this stock traded at $131, chances are it's going to either push right back up to 152 with the negative news that's going on with the company. It pulled the stock back, but it's always buying opportunity here when these news linger around and depreciate the value of the company, so we can get in on those cheaper price and ride it on its way up back. Let's look at this from a 3-year perspective. If you had bought the stock 3 years ago, to be precise, 22, 21, you would have been in at like $14 3 years ago. And look where it's trading now, $134 a share. So looking again, 131 is where NVIDIA finds support. So do your homework again of all the stocks, because it's a very volatile stock, unlike SMCI, where I think tomorrow will be a bad day for it. But let's see what happened throughout the day. With this stock, you can't count it out, because previously I counted out, I said, yeah, they're done, they're finished. And look what happened. They went from $16 right up to $48. And this can just be some bad news lingering, and they can even push back up. We never know. But stay tuned. I will definitely keep you updated in regards to that. But until then, like, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything I can inform you with the market. But I'm always here for you. Like and subscribe.